What's up, guys? It's a beautiful Monday. Hopefully no Monday blues. Obviously not my usual day to head to the office, but got to do a job interview for my open position. Hopefully it's worthwhile. I'd usually try to schedule it for Friday, but Todd's gonna be out, and then he's gonna be out for 2 weeks after that, so it's kind of it today. Today's the day. Oh, looks like some work being done on the side here. Anyway, so we did our privates yesterday. I think we're really starting to hit our stride with that. Kids are really, I can see the kids that we've been working with for a while, they're definitely getting better. Some more than others. Some, they're a little, they're still kind of stuck in their ways, yeah. They're not buying into what we trying to teach them. Yet some of the others are the ones that are, vested in what we do, and you can see the improvement, the confidence, the attitude, the approach, all of that. It's different, yeah. Some of the other kids just keep doing the same thing over and over again. Even though we teach them new stuff, it comes out when we do like live drills, or even in class when I see them doing different things. They keep doing the same stuff over and over again, yeah. So we got this one kid, Kai. He seems like a natural guard player. He has the instincts, and he's doing stuff now that I wasn't even doing a purple belt. So it's impressive to me to see that. Yesterday we tried to show him a little guard retention sequence that we've been using lately. We stepped him through it in his live roll with Karik. We just got to keep repping it out, got to keep practicing it, getting that mindset of where to frame, how to get your legs involved into the sequence and play it out that way. So I got high hopes for that boy. He looks good. He's like 7, so we'll see. Then this other boy, Elias, right? So he's been talking to us for a while about doing a cartwheel pass. He wants to do cartwheel pass, right? And we haven't been, unfortunately, timing hasn't worked out that we could actually try to work with him on it. I really wanted to, I wanted to record Maya doing it, right? Because Maya does it well, but the timing of that never worked out either. So there was a match at, I think ADCC. Adam Wadzinski and Roberto Jimenez, and Jimenez did a nice cartwheel pass, and I recorded it, and then I slowed it down, and then I sent it to his mom. So I think that was about 2 weeks ago? Is it last week they couldn't come? I think last week they couldn't make it. So then this week they came, right, and we're doing a live drill. Boom, he hits it. It's not like exactly perfect, but just the fact that he attempted it and he knew the mechanics to do it. Whoa, everybody was like, whoa. You can just see everybody was kind of shook. I was like, whoa, where did that come from? That was pretty slick. So that's the thing I like, right? These kids, some of these kids are really, really wanting to get better, yeah, and they're spending their personal time outside of class and outside of our Sunday sessions to think about, improve, and practice, yeah. So I like that. That kid, when we first met Elias and Elena, they were pretty raw. I could see that Elena was she really wanted to get better. She would always ask me to, confirmation if she was doing it correctly. Elias was still a little bit, it was definitely raw, but I could see the potential, right? And we saw him at a competition, and Elias was kind of letting his emotions run his game. So I talked to him about that, really talked to him, and the mom was kind of surprised that I could see that too. But now it's like he's a different kid. Even the mom texted me last night that, yeah, he's different now at home. It's like this confidence, and not arrogant, but confidence. Like, feels good about what he's doing. So jiu-jitsu has really helped him. So I'm super stoked about that, yeah. So not only, I was telling the mom, I don't want to only help them get better at this jiu-jitsu, but I want them to be good kids. I want them to be, good adults, right? So this is where we can influence them in their future lives. Yeah, they're only like 9, 8, 9, 10 years old, but we can have an influence on them. Yeah. And one of the newer kids that we got in, Ezekiel, or Zeke, we call him. He'd been doing private sessions under Zach over at Mililani, and I saw him at the in-house tournament and some of the videos that Zach posted. I was pretty impressed. So we saw them at I think it was a Triple Crown. I think we saw them, and kind of struck up a conversation. Asked him if he's still doing privates, and it kind of worked out that he would come over. Yeah. So I was texting the mom today, letting her know that I'm impressed with Zeke. He's definitely smaller than everybody else. He's not the youngest, but he's by far the smallest. But he's not fazed by being small. He knows his technique. He knows where to go. Very disciplined. Yeah. So even the mom was saying that she recognized that Ezekiel is getting better through our sessions, right? But I know that a lot of it has to do with him being able to do the reps. Yeah. Because at UFC, it's kind of hard to have one kid go with everybody, right? There's just not enough time. I mean, I tried that with the takedown challenge, but it's hard. Yeah, it's really hard. And then now we're doing it with like a couple drills, kids pushing through, making sure that they go with everybody. On top of that, we roll with all the kids now. Carter and I decided it's important that we roll with all the students. So the ones that are exhibiting bad habits, we try to correct it in the roll. The ones that are learning new techniques, we try to step them through the live action, right? So little resistance, but let them get into the positions, coach them through the positions, so they start to feel comfortable with it, and they can see it, not just in a static drill. Yeah. So we did that yesterday with Kai, that guard retention sequence. Just want to keep going through that, right? Kind of keep working that. I want them to feel good about their techniques, and when we compete, even if they don't win, I want to see improvement, right? I want the other coaches to say, whoa, where's this kid training at? How is he getting this? But we know, Carter and I both know that we can teach them, but it's up to them to absorb it, retain it, and then use it, right? Because all the kids get the same treatment. We don't treat any of the kids differently. Well, some of them that specifically ask for something will help them, right? Or we recognize that something could benefit them, we show it to them, right? So we'll happily do that, right? But outside of that, during class, everybody gets the same level of treatment, same attention levels, right? We want to make sure they all get better as a team. Yeah. So that was a good session yesterday. So I mean, I don't know what the hell is going on with Cart and our dog, right? So yesterday, Cart been walking Marley, a couple weeks now. And Marley exercise, and he gets up to exercise too, right? So I took him to the dog park, right? And I was doing my thing. Comes home, so drama again. Cart has blood on him. Marley has blood on him. Geez, now what? Fortunately, none of the injuries were like major, right? I mean, there was blood, but it wasn't massive, major injuries, right? So according to what happened to Cart, right? So they went to the dog park, and I guess there's two separate areas, one for small dogs in a smaller area and one for bigger dogs in a bigger area. So Cart said that he normally takes Marley to the small area, and Marley's not super social. He just kind of stays by Cart, right? So then Cart said, I want to take him to the bigger area. Maybe Marley can run around. So he took him there. Somebody's dog came, rushed, and freaking bit Marley, like locked onto Marley's ear, and Marley was just crying. So Cart was panicking. So again, even though I told Cart don't get in there deeply, he starts putting his hands in the dog's mouth, trying to pull him away. Luckily, the dog never turned on Cart, right? So Cart, that didn't work. So what does Cart do? Does an oil check, right? He saw some video and said, yeah, do oil check, the dog's gonna let go. So he posted a story on Instagram that I did a screen capture because I know that story's gonna expire. But it's hilarious. It's freaking hilarious. After the fact, we can laugh about it, but obviously in that time it was not funny. He said he stuck his finger in, dog wasn't doing anything, felt like it was coming out, he jammed it in again, said nothing. So then he said, boom, instincts just kicked in. He rear naked choked the dog. He said the dog let go in like 2 seconds, under 2 seconds. Like, car just jumped on the dog. He just rear naked him. Like, I was like, oh man, fuck, I wish somebody had recorded that. That would have been insane, right? But we can truly say that jiu-jitsu saved our dog. Our dog probably wouldn't have died, but you know, could have had more major damage. Car just locked on with a rear naked choke, and that dog let go. So it'll be a story for us to be sharing with our students and teammates, at least for this week. So it'll be kind of an interesting week for us on that front. Yeah. So today got our no-gi class, continuing to expand on the back control. Yeah. We'll see how that kind of plays out. I think most of the kids in that class aren't competing in no-gi. Sadly, Elias, who wants to compete in no-gi, the mom's work schedule doesn't work out, so he can't come to the class. I'm gonna try to figure out a way that maybe we can give him a little coaching with no-gi either. I mean, if they live close by to us, shoot, I'd pick them up and take them to the class. But maybe Sunday, if they're open, we can do some no-gi with him, try to just step over some simple stuff, get him prepped for the tournament. Yeah, I don't want him to be going in there with absolutely no experience. So anyway, guys, it's another one for the books. Catch you guys on the next.